everyone, welcome and for coming to this session. Today it's going to be a yoga stretch break. We're going to be focusing on the hip flexors and hamstrings, but we're going to be doing up and down dogs along with front lunge as you're aware, and also getting into the bow, a modified bow, and then continuing on to that action for hip flexors. So again, this is part of the yoga series of stretch breaks. So you will need a yoga mat, standing nice and tall, right on your yoga mat, feet are hip distance apart, pressing the balls of the feet into the ground, the inner thigh, spreading the toes, making sure that you're nicely grounded, shoulders are right over the hips, and slight bend the knees so they're soft, they're not locked. Inhale, take those arms all the way up. Gently lift your chin up, looking towards your palms. On the exhale, draw your hands down to your heart center. And now you're going to follow the tips of your fingers, setting your gaze on them and bowing down. So you're getting good stretch in the back of the neck. Release your hands down on the inhale. Exhale, draw those arms all the way up towards your heart center once again, following the tips of your finger, fixing your gaze onto them, holding here for another deep breath. Every time you exhale, pull in your belly. Let's repeat that one more time. A deep breath in, inhale. Now looking all the way up, giving your mid to upper back a little bit of a slight back bend, reaching up, drawing the shoulders down towards your buttocks, and then slowly lowering your hands, opening the elbows out by your side, fixing your gaze to the tips of your fingers, and then bowing down, holding here. From here, take a deep breath in, lifting those arms all the way up. Exhale with a soft knee, give me a forward bend, so your forward fold. Inhale, lift the fold half up. Exhale and fold. Now, if you can't quite reach the floor, like I always say, use some props around your house. Get box, books, blocks, anything, hold on to if you can't reach the floor. Or you could hold on to your calves, your ankles. Breathe here, one more deep breath in. Exhale, lifting the edge of your sits bones up to the ceiling. Relaxing your shoulders. Inhale, bend the knees, slowly uncurl all the way up, tucking your hips underneath you and unraveling through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Roll those shoulders into place. Deep breath in, lift. Giving yourself that nice extension into the back, a little bit of a back bend if you can, otherwise stay vertical. Exhale, hands down to your heart center. Release down, inhale up. Exhale, keep the knees soft, give yourself that forward fold. Inhale, lift the fold, half up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, bend the knees once again and roll it up. Then as you're up in a vertical position, roll the shoulders, keeping the hands by your side. Hold the arms down, turn your head over to one side, chin over the right shoulder. Inhale here, exhale over to the other side. Chin over the left shoulder, keeping your head in a vertical position. Inhale forward, exhale. Inhale, take those arms up again into a forward fold as you exhale. Inhale, lift the fold F up, pressing through the balls of the feet, the inner heel area. Exhale. Inhale, take your right foot, lift, and step back into that front lunge, holding here. So we're going to start off extending that hip, opening it up right here. If you can't quite reach the floor, place your hands on your thigh. Inhale here, take the left foot back and you're into a plank and lower down through Chaturanga Dandasana into your upward facing dog. And if you cannot, modify Cobra. So there are a few variations there for you. Choose what works. On the next exhale, curl your toes, lift your hips into a downward facing dog. From here, stay right here, bend your right knee in, lifting the heel up. On the exhale, straighten that leg. Bend your left knee as you inhale. Exhale, straighten that leg. Bend the right knee, straighten it, and then the left. Straighten it. Now take your left leg forward into that front lunge. Holding here. Once again, move your hands onto the thigh if you cannot. From here, take a deep breath in, lift that front foot and take it back. Take it down through Chaturanga Dandasana into your upward facing dog. Holding here. Once again, feel free to assume the cobra position. Lower down. Curl the toes under. On the exhale, contract the lower abdominal wall into a downward facing dog. Holding here. Bend both knees in slightly and then straighten both legs. Reach the edge of your sits bones up to the ceiling. One more time. Lift the heels, bend the knees, and then straighten and lower the heels down. From here, look at the space in between your hands. Pop or walk it. Tuck your hips underneath. Unroll all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Take one arm down, head tilt over to one side. Turn the thumb back. Up. Other side, hand down. Head tilt over as you turn the hand back. Release up to vertical, deep breath in, lift those arms up. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale, lift the fold half up. Exhale, fold. From here, on the inhale, lift your right. Exhale, step back. Inhale here, lowering the back knee gingerly onto the floor, but it is supported on a mat, and lift your torso up. Hold here. You could stay here with your hands on your thighs, or you could lift and reach. Inhale, lower your hands and your torso to your thigh. Exhale, lift the back. Inhale, take the front leg to the back. Inhale here, exhale only to your downward facing dog. As you go to take the next breath on the inhale, take your opposite leg forward. So I'm bringing my right forward now. Inhale, lower the back knee. Exhale, place your hands on the thigh. Hold here. Inhale, lift the arms up. Again, if you don't feel comfortable, don't lift the arms up. Inhale here, release the hands down, release your torso to your thigh. Inhale, lift, exhale, take the front leg to the back, and then lift into a downward facing dog. Holding here. From here, take your left foot forward into that front lunge position. From here, lower the back knee, exhale. You can stay here. I have my left leg forward. I'm going to take my left hand. I'm going to place it down onto the floor. If you can't reach, use an aid. I'm going to take my right hand, and I'm going to lean from the side and slightly back. Holding here. Breathing deeply. Release your torso down, release the hands down. From here, inhale, lift the back. Exhale, take the front leg to the back. Inhale here, take your right leg, your opposite leg forward. Inhale, lower the knee down gingerly. Exhale, place your hands on the thigh. You may remain here. Lift the arms up on the next breath. Lower your right hand down. Keep the left up and reach it back. So it's side and slightly back. And release, take your torso forward. Inhale here, exhale, take the front leg to the back. Inhale down through Dandasana, which is your plank. Exhale to upward facing dog. Inhale, curl the toes. Exhale, contract the pull in your tummy into your downward facing dog. Reaching here. From here, come onto the toes, lower down, round the spine into cat. Release into a flat back only. Round the spine into cat. And release into a flat back. From here, I'm going to ask you to come onto one side. From here, lying down on one side with the elbow underneath your shoulder. You're going to you keep the bottom leg slightly back. You're going to take the top leg. You're going to hold onto that lower limb above the ankle. You're going to stay lifted, roll the top shoulder back. You're going to apply pressure against the leg, but hold on to it quite strongly. So you're arching in a side yoga bow. And normally you'll see this down on your tummy, but I'm going to start this off doing it on my side. So it gives you option. I'm doing obviously one leg at a time on this side, and I'm staying lifted. You must be lifted on that elbow. Must contract the abdominals, must keep the top shoulder rolled back. Stretching my left front hip joint. Keep breathing, keep holding. And release. From there, I'm going to lie all the way down. I'm going to take that top leg and I'm going to swing it forward. I'm going to stretch the bottom leg. You can keep the foot perpendicular or point. And I'm going to flex the top leg as I bring it as far up as I can. Hold it here. You can also hold on to the leg if you need help. Just hold there. Breathing deeply. From there, take that leg and just move it as you slide it all the way back down on top of the other leg. Bend the knees, push yourself up, other side. Come down on your elbow, bend the bottom leg, take the top leg, hold the foot above the ankle, flex the foot, roll the top shoulder, lifting yourself up. Now push away, but keep holding strongly onto that lower leg as that lower leg pushes you away, pushes that arm away. Contract your abdominals here. Breathing deeply. One more deep breath in. One leg straightens. Get your torso all the way down. Take the top leg and move it up. You can hold on to the leg or place your hands onto the floor. Breathing deeply. And release it down. Now we're going to stay on your side, but move and roll onto your tummy. Now I'm going to do a half bow actually onto the tummy. So I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to pull it, actually bend it underneath my elbow there. I'm going to take my right hand, I'm going to bend my right leg, I'm going to flex my foot, and I'm going to push the top of the thigh into the ground as I contract my abdominals, and I push my leg away from my hand, but I'm still holding on tightly. I'm holding here. Breathing deeply. Pulling your tummy. One more deep breath in. And release the leg down. As you exhale, relax that leg. You're going to take the other hand, you're going to cross it underneath your chest for support. You're going to bend the other leg. So with my left hand, I'm going to grab hold just above my left ankle. I'm going to push the top thigh down. I'm going to push away, flexing that foot, and hold here. Stay lifted. Get a good press here. Work within your means. I did the other version on the side, which is easier, so choose it if you need. Breathing deeply. One more breath and release. Allow the leg to just come down. From there, place your hands on the shoulders. Push yourself up into a down dog as you pull your belly into the spine. Coming down on all fours, round up, and release to a flat back. Take your right hand and thread the needle through your arm and your thigh. Gingerly place the side of your head onto the ground, pull in your tummy. So I'm going to do this one just so you get a little bit of rotational movement in the spine and freeze it up a little bit. Inhale here, press yourself up on the exhale and put the hand down. Let's repeat. Inhale, slide the other hand through. Gingerly place the side of your head onto the ground, lift the hips up, pull in your tummy. One more deep breath. Exhale and push yourself up. Round up through the spine, cross your legs, roll yourself onto a seated position. From here, take a deep breath in, lift. And bring your hands down to your heart center, relaxing your shoulders, bowing down. And I bid you namaste. And that is your yoga stretch. I hope you enjoyed that. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me. Take care, everybody.